It was once the seat of power, but for the past 5 years, the home of former Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Jayalalithaa in Chennai's Poes Garden has been locked in a legal dispute. On November 24th, the Madras High Court directed that the keys of Veda Nilayam be handed over to Jayalalitha's legal heirs, her nephew Deepak and niece Deepa. This has come as a big blow to Edappadi Palaniswami and O Panneerselvam, as not only has the court set aside the previous AIADMK government's plan to convert the house into a memorial, but the judgment has also exposed how the EPS government behaved just to take hold of the property. Why did the court say that there was no need for a memorial? What made the High Court conclude that the property's acquisition did not go by the rulebook? And what is the real political story behind this legal battle? I'll give you all the details. But first, a quick reminder that stories like this take time, effort and resources. We cannot do this without your support. So do become a member of the News Minute community by clicking on the link in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So to understand the legal battle over Veda Nilayam, we have to first look at the events that led to it. Jayalalithaa passed away on December 5th, 2016. She left no will behind, and this triggered the legal battle. Now pay close attention to the timeline. In February 2017, O Panneerselvam, who is the caretaker Chief Minister, rebelled against VK Sasikala. A day after his rebellion, he announced that Veda Nilayam would be converted into a memorial. Sasikala, who was a trusted friend of Jayalalithaa for decades, was still living at the Poes Garden residence at the time. On August 16, 2017, Jayalalitha's nephew Deepak went to the Tahsildar, seeking a certificate declaring him and his sister Deepa the legal heirs of the former Chief Minister. The very next day, Edappadi Palaniswami, who was then the Chief Minister, announced in the State Assembly that Jayalalitha's residence would be converted into a memorial. Meanwhile, Deepak's application with the Tahsildar was rejected and he went to court. Now, many petitions, counter-petitions and 2 court orders later, Justice Sasikala of the Madras High Court has finally delivered his judgment on November 24, 2021. He found the Tahsildar's actions suspicious, but he noted that it was only the first step in what was an elaborate but poorly drafted plan to take over Veda Nilayam. So why did the Madras High Court feel that this was a conscious move by the EPS government? Let me explain. Soon after Deepak went to court, 2 random AIADMK members also approached the Madras High Court, seeking to administer Jayalalitha's residence. The court rejected their petitions, but the 2 men were unrelenting and they challenged the order. Even as this drama was going on, the AIADMK government went ahead with the process of taking over Veda Nilayam. On May 22, 2020, the state government issued an ordinance temporarily taking over Jayalalitha's residence. Days later, a sum of 67 crore rupees was sanctioned to acquire the property. Justice Sasikala says that all of this is connected. The Tahsildar's actions, the 2 random AIADMK workers going to court, and the government's tearing hurry to pass an ordinance. The judge in fact says that there is no need for Sherlock Holmes' level of intelligence to understand that this was the plan. The judge also said that personalities like Mahatma Gandhi may have public memorials, but it cannot be built for every politician. And since Jayalalithaa already had 1 memorial in her name at the Marina Beach, there was absolutely no need for a second one. With the plan for the memorial struck down, Deepak and Deepa are heirs to the 24,000 square feet property located in the heart of Chennai. But beyond the court drama, why was the EPS government so desperate to take over the house? This is the political part of the story. The Poes Garden residence was bought by Jayalalitha's mother Sandhya in 1967. Jayalalithaa herself started living there in 1972. Her friend Sasikala moved in permanently in 1987 after MGR's death. In normal circumstances, the fight for Veda Nilayam would have been between Sasikala and Deepak. Sasikala would have argued that she had been living there for 30 years. Deepa and Deepak would have said that they are Jayalalitha's natural heirs. But the probability of Sasikala getting ownership was something that EPS and OPS did not want. Imagine Sasikala living there, meeting party cadre in the same house that Jayalalithaa lived in. The political symbolism would have been too detrimental for EPS and OPS. In fact, forget Sasikala owning the property. They were adamant that Sasikala, even if she came out on parole from jail in 2017 or 2018, she should not be seen entering Veda Nilayam, which is why the plan was put in place to pass an ordinance and take over the property. But it appears that OPS and EPS have lost the battle. Sasikala did not gain much either. Deepa and Deepak, meanwhile, have become heirs to all of Jayalalitha's properties. What would be the next chapter of this political saga in Tamil Nadu? I'll keep you posted.